What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible. Nothing impossible. What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible with our God. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist yet. It can never ever exist. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist. It can never ever exist. According to your knowledge and your will for me, what you say you have done, I just need to align, no. Because you are not a man that changes your mind, oh. Those that know you will trust in you, not in horses and chariots. By the arm of flesh, no man can prevail. No man, no man, no man, no man. My confidence is you. What is hard? What is hard for you? It can never exist. Oh, you do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist. Oh, it can never ever.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, like I said earlier, my name is Miss Kunda. You can call me Miss K, Miss Kunda, Madam Kunda, whichever is convenient for you. And I'm your lecturer for communication skills. And just like I said in the group, communication skills is a compulsory course which I would advise everyone to take seriously because it's going to help you in your everyday lives and also in your profession. So we are just going to discuss a little bit about the assignments, what I expect everyone to do in the assignment. So first of all, the assignment says discuss the importance of culture in the role of effective communication. So whenever you're starting an assignment, you should always ensure to define key terms because that is what you're going to be looking at. Okay, so what then do I expect you to do in your assignment? The first page that you're going to have in your assignment is what we call the cover page. Okay, so what do you find on the cover page? The cover page has the name of the institution, the name of the school. So when we talk about school, we have people that are doing education, so that is a school of education, and then we have those that are doing journalism. So I'm sure you know which school you belong to. So you write those. Then apart from that, you also write the name of the program which you're studying. Okay, and then you can also have the name of yourself, your student name, the student number if you have been given, then you have the task. So task is the question. So you write down the question that you are answering. And then apart from that, you also put the name of the lecturer. Then lastly, you also indicate the due date. You can also put your phone numbers so that in case of anything, I can call you. So I hope it's clear on the cover page. If I have access to the school cover page that is being used, I will send it to you because the cover page also has the school logo. So it's easier if it comes from the school. Okay, apart from that then, what then is to discuss? What do we understand by the term discuss? When you're asked to discuss something, what is the person asking you to do? So to discuss is to critically analyze something. After you analyze the situation or the problem that is at hand, then you present what? Considerations. After presenting considerations, you can also look at the pros and cons of the thing that is being talked about. Okay, when we talk about pros and cons, we're simply talking about advantages and disadvantages. So the question is saying discuss the role of culture in effective communication. How does culture affect effective communication? Or how does it help effective communication? Remember, when you're discussing, you can take any angle that you want to look at. So if you want to say culture affects communication negatively, you bring out the ways in which it does that. If you want to say culture affects communication positively, you also look at how culture does that. Okay, so that is what I expect to see in the assignment. When you begin to write your assignment, the first paragraph that is going to be in your assignment is the introduction. Do not put subheadings. Okay, do not subhead your assignment. So don't put introduction on top and then you start. Just by the way you start your essay, I'll be able to know that this is the introduction. We are now in the main body and then also the conclusion. So an assignment has three parts: the introduction, the main body, and the conclusion. An introduction is just a brief of what you're going to talk about, okay? So an introduction should be very short. It should be as short as a miniskirt, but covering all the essential parts. So ensure that it is short, but it has covered all the necessary things in the question. And then main body, now you express yourself. You give your views according to what you have researched and how you have understood the question. Then conclusion, when you conclude, you're simply summarizing what you have discussed. Apart from that, in your conclusion, you can also give suggestions. But when you discuss in an essay, you do not personalize the work. So in an assignment, you don't say, I think communication affects, I feel, I believe, I would like to say. You do not personalize the what? The work. So you just say culture affects communication in the following ways. Or the assignment will discuss. So don't say, I will discuss how Shani, no. So you say the assignment or the essay will discuss the following, Shanshani, whichever way that you decide to write it. I hope it's clear. So do not personalize your work. And then for everything that you are going to get from other sources, always ensure that you quote your work. You should acknowledge the source of information. So in quotations, this is why we have direct quotations. I'm sure you did this in high school. Direct quotations always have inverted commas. And when you're writing an essay, when it's a direct quotation, you say, let's say, according to Kunda, in brackets, 2008, full colony, page 19. So you just write 19 there, closed bracket. Communication is defined as, or inverted commas, the open inverted commas, the definition, you close the inverted commas. And then if it's an indirect quotation, this is where you paraphrase what you get. So when you paraphrase what you get from a source, you write what you have read, but you include other words in it. So at the end of it, you just put in brackets, you put the author or the person that said those things, and then a full colony, the year in which the person said those things, and you close the bracket. Those are quotations. Then when you're done with your assignment, the last page is the reference page. On the reference page, this is where you write the author's name, the year of publication, the book title, the town in which the book was published, as well as the country. So I know it's going to be a little bit challenging because you haven't looked at referencing, but just research and see how you can go about it, because remember, college life is all about research. It's not everything that is going to be handed over to you. So I hope I have opened up your mind on how you're going to deal with the assignment. Okay, so that's all we are going to look at today, and in the next video we'll define what communication is, and then we'll go on to the different types of communication. So that's all for today. Have a good day and enjoy your weekend. Bye.